My name is Ayush Gupta. I'm from Naventic, a Microsoft certified trainer plus Copilot technical expert. Uh, Along with my colleague, my counterpart, Sunila Jolly, she's also a part of this session, this webinar. Uh, so agenda for this session, for organization is that to give you all the understanding uh, what this particular tool, that is AI tool, Microsoft 365 Copilot, is all about. How you can take a leverage of all that application, how now it can help you in that whole process, will help you to let you know, to give you awareness, like what this tool is all about. We'll try to cover each and every point from scratch, like what this tool is all about, how it is much better than the other tools which are available in the industry. So after this session or end of this session, we just only we want that you should able to uh, have that understanding that what this tool is all about. Again, in between the session, if you all have any question, any doubt at any point of given time, please feel free to drop your query in the chat section. Uh, we'll definitely try to answer all your queries and questions from our side. Uh, let me firstly start with the agenda, what we are going to cover today. What we are going to cover today, the first is we'll try to give you the understanding from the deck perspective, like how this copilot is accessible to you, what this particular tool is all about, what all functionalities are available. We'll showcase the comparison as well with the other AI chatbot chat tool, that is chat gpt. And the half of the session will be dedicated uh, to the demonstration, the hands-on demonstration, which will be taken care by my colleague Sunila. So agenda, as I mentioned, the agenda for today's session would be we will showcase how Microsoft is making has built that strategy to bring AI to every end users as soon as the time evolves. Uh, what is Copilot Chat? First of all, one of the very basic question we're trying to answer for all of you, and how it is safe and secure and better than the other AI chat tools like Chat GPT. How to use it? As I mentioned, this particular Copilot is available to all of you. So now users have that question how they can use that. Uh, what are other functionalities, other features available like pages, Copilot search? These are also the functionalities which is a part of Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. After that, one of the important piece, agent. We'll try to cover that agent part as well to give understanding what this agent is all about. And then after the prompts, one of the important aspect, what is prompt, how does this prompt should be effective, and why it is very much important for any AI tool which is available in the industry, in the market, and few of the use cases industry wise or department wise. As I mentioned, Microsoft made their strategy that whenever the Copilot as a license version released, right, uh, it was available at the higher price per user. So for for so many organizations or the customers, it's an entry barrier, right? Because they have to pay some premium. Low ROI is getting recognized because users are not much capable of AI skills, uh, and low percentage of user coverage by Copilot because no platform for the agent deployment as of now. After that, all those challenges when Microsoft studied and everything has like they have studied and they come up with this strategy that they will launch one of the product which is free product. I would say I would not like to use a free product. This is a product which is which is available to all of you with your subscription, with your Microsoft subscription, which you already have. Enabling company-wide, so IT team or the IT admins can enable it for all the users in the organizations, or even for the end users who don't belong to any kind of organizations. Everyone will have a AI access, so that user will able to work with some AI tool. Their skill will get developed, and it will help the organization to justify the M365 Copilot investment. Now, with the help of this version of Copilot, everyone will have a Copilot or AI tool at their end. So whatever the AI tools publicly available, they might be utilizing it. So they can replace that publicly available AI tool with this Copilot, which offers the agent integration as well for them. So whenever any organization deploy any sort of agent, they can also able to access from that same window. Copilot makes Copilot for all vision a reality, which means everyone in an organization or every employee should use AI tool, which is Copilot, uh, and everyone should able to develop the AI skills, which is the requirement of the future, or the everyone should know what how does AI does it work. Very much important. The slogan or the quote has been quoted by the Satya Nadella that just wait. That the hardest part of AI is not tech; it's getting people to change how they work. Their habit is one of the factor. So migrating them to from the traditional habits to the new AI skills is one of the challenge which every organization enterprise does have. But yeah, with that awareness sessions, with the change management skills, we can achieve that all those for the enterprises. Now starting with the first of the question, what is Copilot Chat? Copilot Chat है क्या? What is Copilot? So Copilot Chat is an approved AI chat tool. There are a lot many AI tools available, like Gemini from Google, ChatGPT from OpenAI, Perplexity, and DeepSeek even, right? All these AI chat tools are available, publicly available. But all those tools are not approved. Your organization hasn't approved all those AI chat tools, because whenever you shoot any sort of data under those chat tools with your prompt, they can utilize them. They may utilize your content or data or whatever the prompt you have entered to train their models. In that case, the data privacy is one of the concern for each and every organization which they having, right? That's why the approved AI chat tool is here, which offers the AI chat tool built in the specifically for work. It uses the latest AI models, whatever the latest AI model from the OpenAI is there, it is getting introduced to the Copilot chat itself, and data from the web to answer. So whatever publicly available data on the web sources, it will access all those to get you the answers for your questions. It will generate the content, ideas, find informations. Most important part, it protects your data and your information from a chat conversation, which is one of the important part. Whatever data will be in transit and is getting associated with Copilot chat, it will be remain within your tenant. It will not going to be used to train the foundation models of Copilot. That's why each and every organization want you to utilize the Copilot chat. It's an approved AI chat tool. You can use it in a very safe and secure environment. What are additional things you can do? You can upload the files to get the responses. You can generate the images. You can collaborate on the chat responses. You can connect Copilot chat with the agent or a specific agent or custom agents which your organization wanted to create and wanted to deploy or roll out to all the users. Copilot chat, as I mentioned, it is free. It is bundled with your Microsoft subscription. You are getting the Copilot chat web rounded, which means whatever data is available on the websites publicly, it will get a data from there and give you the answer. Agent, ready-made agents are also available, which is freely available. So you can explore all those agents at your end. IT control. One of the important aspects for the enterprises, for the organization, that they can utilize the IT controls to safeguard the to put all sort of important policies, compliant policies to put their data which is getting associated or in transit in Copilot chat. Now, one important aspect that all the users directly or indirectly utilizing or have used the chat GPT, right? But why then organizations are preferring uh, this Microsoft 365 Copilot or Copilot chat? Why it is safer, better than the Copilot that the chat GPT? The aspects are mentioned here. The aspect for the first aspect I wanted to highlight data security. Enterprise grade data security with Microsoft 365 compliance, encryption, and data isolation, which means all data which will be in transit will be remain within your tenant. In ChatGPT, it's a public cloud. No enterprise data tenant isolation will be there. Previously, data stays within your Microsoft tenant. No training on data, which I mentioned. Your data will be remain within your tenant. No training will be done on the foundational data. Conversation may be used for the in ChatGPT. The training could be done, right? They may use your data to train their foundation models. Compliance, so whatever the GDPR compliance, HIPAA compliance, or SOC compliance are there, all will be met, and all the Microsoft Copilot Chat is compliant with that. There's limited compliance, no tailored organization regulations. Access control, organizations have with Azure AD for identity and role-based access, so they can do all sort of granular level integrate access they can give to the users with the help of Azure AD on the Copilot chat. No native enterprise identity integration. Contextual accuracy is one of the factor of Copilot, one of the important advantage of Copilot, which you're getting uses your organization data. So whatever data you do have, if you have a licensed version, so it can work with your organization data, emails, meetings, OneDrive data, whatever you do have, it can work with that data. In ChatGPT, it will not work with that data. If you have a license version, integrations can be immense, can be a lot. It had deep integration with Microsoft 365 application like Word, Excel, Outlook, Teams. Plus, if you have any third-party application which you are utilizing at your end, might be the Freshworks, Confluence, or Salesforce, right, or Jira, for your use cases for your multiple departments. Those integrations are also possible with the help of Copilot at your end. Standalone limited third-party integrations are there. Governance from the IT admin perspective, IT admin controls, audit logs, data residency options, all are getting taken care with the help of Microsoft 365 Copilot. But minimal governance policies and features are available under the chat GPT for the enterprises. That is why organizations want to utilize and want you to use the Copilot chat or Microsoft Copilot, whatever the version you have, a free version or licensed version, because organization will have a more control on the security perspective, from the security perspective, and your data will be remain safe and secure. Uh, from where Copilot chat is accessible, the link which you're able to see, m365copilot.com, from there you will be able to access. The application is also there. You will be able to access from there as well. Edge browser on your laptops. Edge browser is installed. You can open your Copilot from the taskbar. This Copilot icon is available there, right? Under the Teams, it is available. You can access the Copilot chat within your Teams application. You don't have to open any browser, or you don't have to navigate yourself to some other browsers to access your Copilot chat. Outlook app for the licensed version, it is there. For the non-licensed, as of now, it is not there. Mobile phones it is available. For mobile phones, just go to App Store or Play Store, search for Microsoft Copilot Chat or Bing Chat, download it, and just log in with your organization uh, IDs or accounts. You will be able to access the Copilot Chat. This is the scan as well. You can scan this QR code and install at your end very easily with this QR code. Uh, Now, one of the important aspect which I wanted to cover, we covered what is Microsoft Copilot Chat, right? It is available for all users, for the enterprise users as well, for the public users who are not part of any organizations. They can also utilize that. But if any organization want you to utilize the Copilot chat, then you should log in on that particular Copilot chat with your work account. It is very much mandatory for that. If you log in with that, whatever the data governance policy or compliance policies are in place on your organization, all will get inherited to Copilot chat, which is one of the important aspect. So it is very much important. You have to log in. If you do not sign in with your work account, enterprise data protection will not apply. So you have to log in with your organization account to have that enterprise data protection at your end. Now get started. As we mentioned, what is Copilot Chat? Now Copilot Chat is a chatbot where you will be able to put all your prompts, get the answers, right? Now Copilot is not only that tool. Copilot is also offering a lot many functionalities. The first of the functionality is the search functionality, which has been recently introduced in Microsoft 365 Copilot. 2 months back, it is released. So, what is search in Copilot Chat? So search in Microsoft 365 Copilot is where you do to find people chat meetings files. So under the Copilot chat, you are getting one section now, search, open that search button and put your keywords, what you're looking for. Copilot will look all the data, your meetings and everything, and whatever it will able to find it, it will show in that same window. You will able to filter that for the narrow result. You will able to get the recommendations as well from the Copilot. Also, what you have recently visited, you will be also able to see all that stuff. Under the same Copilot chat, from the search section, if you search for any file or any content, you can directly able to create the PDF of that particular file. How you can do that? This is how. As soon as you search any content from the Copilot search, you will get this option, convert your to PDF. It could be Word, it could be Excel, it could be PowerPoint. It is available to all of you. It converts that file into second, but compatibility and security, everything has to be in place to convert that data into the PDF. One of the important aspect, as I mentioned, Copilot Chat comes with other functionality as well. One of the other functionalities page in Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. It's a collaboration feature while using the any AI chatbot tool or Copilot Chat specifically. Copilot pages are the interactive canvas within Copilot Chat, let you to turn on or turn Copilot responses into editable and shareable pages, which means, let me give you an example. You are doing some prompting with Copilot Chat. You have entered your prompt. You got an answer from Copilot. Now, you wanted to share that answer to some user internally in your organization. Previously, what we are doing, we are copying and sharing over the chat, or we're creating some document and sharing a document. But now, you can directly do it within from Copilot Chat. You will get an option directly here. As soon as you will get the response, here you will get an option page. Click there. All your content will be pasted on the page section like this. Now you can share that page to some people, 1, 2, 3, and all those people can also put their data on the same page. Like this way, this canvas will act as an interactive and collaborative section, and all your content will get pasted under that. You can use that. It is available to all of you. Benefits what you are getting: persistent, save and edit AI content. What I mentioned, it will automatically save and all your content will get saved on the page itself. It is reusable and durable. Easily share pages within Outlook, Teams, and other Microsoft applications. Multiplayer, other people, as I mentioned, other people can also collaborate. So other people are at their end are using their Copilot, so they can also paste their content on the same page. So one page is there, one individual is working from this window, and other people are working from the other window. Both people can put and send their content on the same page, and then you can collaborate and have an interactive conversation to filter out their content or you finalize your content. This is how this page is very useful. It is available to all of you. Now, One of the important aspect within Microsoft 365 Copilot, uh, you are also getting one of the important application or a AI functionality, which is agent. Getting started with agents in Microsoft 365 Copilot, which is one of the important aspects. This is how the agent is look like whenever you open your Copilot uh, chat at your end. But what is Microsoft 365 Copilot agents, right? In a very basic language, layman language, Copilot agents are the AI applications which will help you to automate all your processes. You don't have to do the repetitive task at your end. Agents uses AI to make Copilot chat more even personalized, intelligent for daily work. Agents automate your repetitive tasks and processes. Think them like an application for Copilot. As I mentioned, it's an AI application which gets developed from your organization, or some readily available AI agents are also available, which can be explored. Copilot chat comes with some set of agent templates which can be utilized, or user can also create the agents through create the custom agents at their own with the agent builder at their end. As I mentioned, there are a lot many templates are available or readily available chatbots or the agents are available. The readily available agents which are available, which are freely available from that same window, that is called prompt. If someone is new to prompting, they can utilize this prompt coach. They can ask as many as questions and doubts from that particular agent, and it will help that individual to get skilled on the prompt area. Idea coach, if someone belongs from some sort of department or from uh, uh, product team, or they wanted to explore some new ideas which are getting boomed in the industry, Copilot, this agent will help. This is also readily available for all them. Writing coach, if someone wanted to improve the writing skills, with the help of this agent they can do that. Career skills and learning is coach. This is how these freely agents are available and uh, can be utilized. But let's suppose any organization wanted to create the custom agents, then yes, those can also be deployed. Again, those custom agents will only able to deploy with the help of the Copilot Studio, a licensed version, plus some billing will also be applicable on the kind of agent which you're going to deploy. Uh, Automate, this could be some of the custom agents options, or I would say the examples. Automate contract review, someone belongs to HR team or legal team, they wanted to review the contracts, they can easily use these kind of agents. Assist new hires, HR team can use these kind of agents while doing the onboarding of the new aspirants or new employees. Review, they can review the resumes, like which resumes is best fitted for the given job description. uh, Employee can use for the research, they are doing the research for some of the topics, they can do that very easily with the help of this. And the last is get answers about the company policy. So these some sort of agents or custom agents can be created. Use cases could be many, it is totally depend upon the organization and their use cases, that how they want to deploy or develop the agents and deploy to the organization from their side. Now we have talked about in a general or in the depth what is Copilot, what is Copilot Chat, why it is better than Copilot Chat GPT, right? We talked about everything. Now it's an important and last part from the literature perspective, which is prompt, right? What is prompt and why it is very much important, right? Right now in the like globally, prompt is one of the skill which is asked by each and every organization. Like each and every users or employee should be skilled with the prompt skill. So prompt is nothing, it is just a set of keywords or a command which you have to give to AI chatbot or a chat AI tools. There could be like any AI tool which is available in the industry or globally. Prompt is a common thing which user has to give, and on the basis of that prompt, the answers user will get. Uh, Prompt is how you are doing the conversation with Copilot or any chatbot or AI tool. uh, one of the important thing, use plain language, clear language, and provide the context of the prompt which you are giving. One of the example, draft a cold call email to the customer. If you see, a very small prompt with context is given, cold call email for the customer, to the customer. The context and everything is properly defined. So now Copilot or any AI chat will be able to understand what you are looking for as an answer. Okay. Uh, no prompt is right or wrong, but your prompt always have to be effective prompt. Your prompt, like you should avoid a vague words, just few word prompt or no context on the preferred output. So you will end up not getting the good output or a quality output. But if your prompt is effective, is specific and detailed prompt, properly structured, full sentences with the instructions, tone is mentioned, purpose is mentioned, format is mentioned, then you will be able to get a good output or desired output from the Copilot. So it is very much important. Your prompt should be effective. Again, no prompt is right or wrong, but your prompt has to be effective, very much properly defined, so that you will be able to get the right answers from the Copilot. Again, Microsoft Copilot Chat supports the file upload, so you can upload files, PDF, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Copilot will read that files and give you the answer out of those files. You can also have a conversation with Copilot for those files, and you can get the answers as well. Discover again, if someone is new to Copilot prompting or if someone is new to prompting, no problem. Microsoft has offered the Copilot prompts library where they can explore all those prompts which are curated for multiple users as per their task. Uh, Link is available and which is known as the Copilot prompt library, where all sort of prompts are available, multiple prompts, templates for different tasks, different use cases are available. Users can explore at any point of given time. How to explore? aka.ms is slash prompts is a link. We will share this deck post this session to all the users. Even you can take a screenshot of that. As soon as you will open this link, or also you don't need this link, just open your Copilot, and below also you will get this option, view prompts, and you will able to explore all your prompts from that gallery. They are the few prompts which anyone should utilize and start with. uh, you can take a screenshot as well, or also we will share this few of these example in the live demonstration in this particular demo. For organizations, these are the some commonly mentioned departments, and these are the few use cases which can be utilized by Copilot by the users for the organizations, like social media content creation, recruitment, onboarding, financial operation analysis, IT support and operations. All sort of prompts are mentioned, benefits are mentioned, key KPIs impacted, everything for each and every department. If they start utilizing these Copilot chat at their end, they will get benefited, their efficiency will get increased, their productivity will increase definitely. Now we'll be starting off with the demonstration. I would like to call Sunila to take up the demonstration part from there. Before starting with that, if anyone have any question, any doubt, they can drop on their in the chat section. We can take it from there. I would like to call Sunila. Over to you, Sunila. Please take up the demonstration part.
Thanks, team, for staying up till here. I'm very excited to take you through the practical demonstration and show you Copilot capability. Additionally, I will take you through what are the prompts and best practices to help you maximize Copilot's potential, which will help you to do your task with more efficiency and ease. I encourage you all to actively participate. And if there are any questions, thanks, team, for staying up till here. I'm very excited to take you through the practical demonstration and show you. Please feel free to put it through the chat. Ayush will help us to answer them. Meanwhile, I'll take you through the practical demonstrations. So, first and foremost, Ayush already mentioned us why Copilot Chat, right? It's the most secure option, and Microsoft's vision and mission for AI to bring it into work environment is to bring in more securely, right? We all are using Copilot, we all are using other third party application at some point, and we are making it part of our work life. But how do we bring it in a more secure manner, right? We want to make our work more efficient. We wanted to make it more quick. But how do we make it more securely and in a best integrated way, right? That's the vision of Microsoft, to bring it more securely, and Copilot is the answer for that, right? So you can find Copilot within your applications if you're a licensed person. If you're non-licensed, you should be able to open Copilot. You should be able to open Edge browser. You will be able to see Copilot icon over here. We will expand it, right? You should be able to see web tab here. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yeah, not is visible. Yeah.
Thank you. So all you have to do is open the Edge browser, right? I might want to demonstrate again. You just open the Edge browser. You should be able to find Copilot icon to the right hand side over here. Click on that, expand the tab. The work tab will only be visible to people that have license, but web tab will be visible for all the users. As Ayush already mentioned, it is being enabled. Your admin IT team can take care of the activation part, right? Once you have it, you should be able to go here. Believe me, I don't use Chrome anymore, right? Because when you search something on Chrome, you get multiple links, you get multiple resources, and some links that may not be even secure for you to click, right? So the best way and the crisp and short answer what you get is directly on the AI tool. You just put one question and the huge web grounding is done, and you get a short answer. You get different sources that are safe for your device, right? So search anything here. Here you have the new chat section. If you want to open any new chat, you can do here. You spoke about enterprise data protection shield. You have to make sure that you log in with your work ID so that all the security policies are taken care and integrated with your web, so that you can securely upload your file without having to worry about any copyright issues. You can be rest assured that your files and folders are not used for any kind of AI learnings and trainings, right? So make sure that you log in securely and safely. Here is the search button that we spoke about. If you want to search anything related to a person, it could be chat, file shared, etc., you can go there as well, right? So we will start with the search button first, what you have here, right? So, for example, let's say I'm searching for a person. Let's say, for example, I'm searching for Jyoti. Now, what have I shared with Jyoti, right? There are around 3K chats we have exchanged with each other. There are 240 emails. There are SharePoint folders and files that we have shared with each other, right? Now, you can see, right? Like, have you shared this in the past? You want to filter it from the past 1 year, you want to filter it from past 1 month, 1 week, etc., you can go through that, right? You can see for her entire portfolio, right? And you can just scroll down and see all the results that you can get. In the type, you can find different types of files and folders you have shared, right? Like chat, emails, presentations. If you click on presentation, you should be able to see all the presentations that you have exchanged with each other. Spreadsheets, documents, zip. So the search has become so easy for you, right? You need not really scroll through the entire emails. Find the presentations through your OneDrive, or find the spreadsheets and find the web pages and PDFs that you have shared. This is one stop shop for you, right? You come here, you look for a person, and you have everything that you have shared so far, since you both are working in the same organization, right? For the entire time span, you can find anything and everything that you want. Coming back to the chat section, in the chat section, you can do any random searches. It could be a personal search, it could be totally a web thing, right? Or it could be something related to work information that you want, or you want to create something, right? So we will go through few use cases, right? We will start by, let's say you want to write an email to somebody, which sounds very professional. The language is very polished, right? Again, English is not our primary language. We need to think a lot and do some brainstorming when it comes to send out corporate communications or send out a very formal mail, right? Then what do? You can easily go here and tell Copilot, for example, let's say hypothetically, there is a person that is joining my team and I want to introduce this person to my team members, right? So you can write to Copilot, draft an email, to welcome new employee in the team. Right. So again, Ayush mentioned that you should not be very vague. You need to be very detailed, right? Depending on the output that you want. Now, here I just want an email draft, but I could again mention that this is the person and this person has several years of experience in so and so industry and so company. So mention everything that you want to be written in that email. If you just want a normal draft, then go ahead with this prompt, right? But be specific in what you want, because in the end, Copilot, it's a machine, right? It does not understand human emotion or what you have in your mind. You have to be very specific in telling what you want so that you get a better output. So as precise as you are, the better the answer will be, right? So see, while we were talking, we got this particular mail drafted, and as I rightly said, Copilot will pick some of the information, right? Like, for example, I did not mention which team I'm from, what is my role, but it will still pick something because it learns the way user works, right? Now it will ask me some prompts, automated prompts, as per AI intelligence, like make the email more concise, add a personal touch, or include a brief introduction of the team, right? If I want to do that, I can give in more information to Copilot. Okay. Again, if you want to reply to somebody, right, you can just pick the mail, copy here, and ask Copilot, please give me a suggested response to a certain email. Now, here you can copy this response and paste it on your Outlook, right? Or you can even save this prompt, right? You can share this prompt, you can schedule this prompt. This is how you open the prompt gallery, right? Just click on this. Here you have some prompts that are shared by Microsoft that are readily available for you to practice when you first start using Copilot Chat, right? And here, any prompts that you have saved, that you have created, and you might want to use it again in future, you can find your own prompts here. You just have to create, right? Put the task, the kind of task that you're trying to achieve here. It could be just general catch up, it could be about Q&A, it could be about just general learning, creating something, preparing something, analyzing something, something about coding, right? And you mention your job profile, you mention your industry type, right? And basis that you can create your own prompts and save them, and this is how you will be able to view in the gallery section. We will go to the next prompt, right? Now, this is about mailing. Let's say you want to draft a document, but it has to have a certain campaigns, right? For example, somebody from marketing team, right? Who may want to create a campaign or have a campaign idea, right? So create a campaign or from customers. Okay. So generally, what happens? A lot of organizations they hire or outsource third-party organizations, right, to run campaigns for them, to uh, do the demand gen activities, right, or to create contents. Even to write contents, we do hire and invest in resources. So that's where you are actually saving a lot of cost. That is a business benefit and as well as the personal benefit, right? Here you can give an access to the team members of Copilot, and it's so easy for them to generate any ideas or any content. Just give a topic to Copilot and it will write the entire content for you, right? So, for example, I wanted to run a campaign for my Copilot domain customers, which have got Copilot, and then I want to just activate them, right? So, how do you reach out to them, or if there are any upgrades and updates in the product, how do you activate them? So, I asked Copilot to give me some idea, and this is what you get, right? What should be your engagement tactics? What should be the incentives and ROI, right? And then follow up and conversation, the sample email and snippets, what you can send, right, when you want to activate a customer. So this is how you can generate ideas for different users, right? Now, let's say, for example, as an HR, okay, I want to understand what is the job description for marketing manager as per the normal industry types, right? Or what is going around right now, like what kind of criterias they have for the marketing manager. If I want to understand a fair idea of how do I create it, so you can ask Copilot to create, right? So it will give me the job description for the marketing manager, right? If you have to draft this, it will take you a lot of time, right? What you have to do here, once it is drafted, you just have to edit it a little bit, put certain criterias as per your organization needs and requirement, but most of your work will be done, right? As you can see, I got as per market standards, right? Like what is the job title, location, you can again change it for yourself, but most of it is done for you, right? The most 90% of the drafting is done by the AI tool. So job summary, the key responsibilities, qualifications, preferred skills, right? Now here in the qualification section, the minimum experience is 5 to 10 years, but your organization may need more, right? It could be 8 years depending on the role. You can edit a little bit. It calls for a little bit of manual tasks. However, most of your work is being done about drafting, right? So this is how you draft it. Now let's say for this particular marketing manager role, okay, I have 5 different resumes or 2 resumes, right? Or multiple resumes. And I want to quickly arrive at a decision who I want to hire, right? Can Copilot help you to make those decisions? Of course, yes. So I'll show you what you need to do. You just need to write here, compare these, compare these resumes in tabular format. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to write very vaguely that just compare, but I want it in a tabular format so that you can get a better vision of it, right? Like what columns you need to focus on without even going through the entire resume, right? So here you can add a content. As you can see, you can easily go here, attach your meetings, you can attach your files, folders, everything, right? So here I'm going to go and just a moment. Where is- So here I'm going to add a content. I will just click on upload. You go into your OneDrive section and I will pick 2 resumes, right? So one would be, let's say, for example, Gary White, and we're going to pick one more. And share the conclusion. So what I'm going to tell Copilot is you give me the comparison, at the same time give me the conclusion of what is the better suit for the marketing manager, right? So again, I missed to mention that you need not always type your prompt. You can dictate your prompt too. This was the older, in the older version of Copilot Chat, this option was not available, but recently it has been made available, right? You can just dictate it, you can speak to Copilot directly rather than typing it. Now, as you can see, very precisely, I got the entire 2 resumes differentiated, right? Now I can easily focus on the criteria that I want to focus on. Now, I would rather look at key skills, work experience, right? I will look at the achievements and leadership experiences, right? And I will just scroll down and I will look at the education, certifications, years of experience, right? If I look at years of experience, 26 years, right? This seems to be more relevant to me, right? Depending on what particular HR is trying to look at, right? But this becomes more easy for me Now, as you can see, the conclusion here is that uh, John is highly experienced senior executive, while Gary White is competent and experienced in marketing support roles. Right now, it has given you both the options, right? And it has given a final conclusion recommendation as Gary would be the good fit, right? Again, you can decide that as an HR, you can take interviews and do your thing, right? But this gives you a helping hand where and how you can land on your decisions. Okay. Now, going back to my next prompt, if you have any questions, queries, or if you want to try some other prompt, you have any ideas or use cases, do put through chat section. uh, I will take it up if Ayush will prompt me about it. Yep. So next one, let's say for example, I want to create a presentation. Now again, creating a presentation, it is way easier in a licensed version because it prepares the entire slide section for you. All you can do on your Copilot Chat free version is that you can draft an outline for your PPT, right? So for example, create PPT outline. So here it will create me the outline, like what should be on my first slide or what should be on my second slide, what should be the subtitles and titles, right? Once it gives you an idea, here you can just ask Copilot like what should I write in this particular one, right? Like opening remarks and from the senior leadership? What should be the vision for the offsite meeting? Or tell me about more about key themes, right? So you can keep asking more questions and get a content ready for your PPT. You need not type manually. You can also generate image. You can ask Copilot like generate an image for this, right? Like for example, generate an image. Let's say for example I want to show a conference room or I want to show any other image, right? You just tell Copilot that generate so and so image. Again, you don't have to worry about copyright issues because these are Gen AI images, right? And nobody holds a copyright to it but Microsoft, right? So these are AI generated images. You can feel free to put it on your templates, you can feel free to put them on your PPTs, etc., right? So this is how you take help from Copilot to generate images, generate some ideas for your PPT, right? If any questions, please put it on the chat section, right? Meanwhile, it will take some time to generate an image.
Meanwhile, when as the image is generated, I will like to request everyone who's ever joined the session. One feedback form or link has been shared of the chat section. I would request you to please share your feedback from that link, from that QR. It would helpful for helpful for us, and I would appreciate if you give that feedback. Thank you so much. Over to you, Leela.
Thanks, Ayush. So, team, it is taking a while to generate it. Meanwhile, I'm going to give another prompt, right? Like prepare minutes of the meeting. You just go on add content here, go into your meetings which happened recently, but the prerequisite is that it has to be recorded, right? Make sure that those are recorded and you have it there and the transcript is available, right? Just put those meetings, for example, this one, right? We will just wait for the entire image to load. So why minutes of the meeting, right? Let's say you have missed a meeting, okay, or you were running late into a specific meeting, right? Then how do you get the minutes created? Or you need not really rely on other people to ask them what happened in the meeting, etc. Right? If you have a transcript, you just give it to Copilot, right? If you are the organizer, you'll have the access to it. If the other person is probably the organizer, you can ask that person for the transcript, because not the attendees will have the access to it, right? only the Only the organizer will have the access to it. So make sure that you get a transcript and attach here, right? I think there is some buffering going on here. Prepare. And I'll just give a go ahead. So here is the minutes of the meeting, right? Event that happened, what was the agenda that was covered, what was the summary discussion, right? If you want to go back and check any historical data, like with this company, how many meetings I had, or what was discussed in the meeting, what was the key discussion that happened, what was discussed by this person, right? So you can give those kind of activities to Copilot. Something where you end up spending a lot of time, like creation of the PPT, drafting documents. I'm not saying these are not important tasks. These are important, but not very productive to end up spending a lot of time on the documentation and PPT creations, right? So take help of Copilot, right? I showed you some use cases already.